Engaging in regular movement is one of the most effective ways to stimulate the lymphatic system and promote overall health, as the lymphatic network relies heavily on muscle contractions to circulate fluid throughout the body. Unlike the cardiovascular system, which has the heart to pump blood, the lymphatic system has no central pump and depends on physical activity, joint movement, and breathing to propel lymph through its vessels. When the body remains sedentary for prolonged periods, lymph can stagnate, leading to fluid accumulation, swelling, impaired detoxification, and decreased immune efficiency. By incorporating consistent, rhythmic movement into daily routines, individuals can enhance lymphatic circulation, support waste removal, and improve overall tissue health. Aerobic exercises, such as walking, jogging, swimming, and cycling, are particularly beneficial for lymphatic stimulation because they involve repetitive, full-body movements that engage multiple muscle groups. Each contraction of muscles compresses the lymphatic vessels, propelling fluid toward central ducts and facilitating the transport of waste products, immune cells, and nutrients. Even moderate intensity movement performed consistently throughout the day can significantly enhance lymph flow, reducing the risk of stagnation and contributing to improved tissue oxygenation and metabolic efficiency. Rebounding exercises, such as using a mini trampoline, are especially effective because the vertical motion creates alternating pressure changes that accelerate lymphatic drainage throughout the body, particularly in the extremities, which are more prone to fluid retention. In addition to aerobic activity, functional movement patterns that include stretching, bending, twisting, and dynamic joint mobility also support lymphatic circulation. Movements that engage the shoulders, hips, and core muscles stimulate lymph nodes and vessels in these regions, preventing fluid buildup and promoting detoxification. Yoga, Pilates, and Tai Chi integrate these patterns into structured sessions that combine muscle engagement with deep breathing, further enhancing lymph flow and overall circulation. Even brief intentional movement breaks throughout a sedentary day, such as walking, standing, or performing light stretching, can maintain lymphatic activity and prevent stagnation caused by prolonged immobility. Consistency and duration of movement are critical factors for optimizing lymphatic function. Short bouts of activity repeated multiple times a day are often more effective than a single long session because lymph requires continuous stimulation to circulate effectively. Regular movement also reinforces cardiovascular health, which indirectly supports lymphatic efficiency by maintaining tissue perfusion and fluid balance. Over time, a routine that emphasizes frequent, moderate-intensity activity not only improves lymphatic flow but also enhances energy levels, reduces inflammation, and supports immune resilience. Incorporating movement with conscious awareness of posture and alignment can further enhance lymphatic benefits. Proper form during exercise ensures that muscle contractions effectively compress lymphatic vessels and avoid stagnation, particularly in the extremities and areas prone to fluid retention. Additionally, combining movement with dynamic breathing techniques, such as diaphragmatic or rhythmic breathing, amplifies thoracic pressure changes that assist lymphatic drainage from peripheral tissues to central ducts. Overall, regular movement serves as the primary pump for the lymphatic system, promoting fluid circulation, waste removal, immune function, and tissue health. By integrating aerobic activity, functional movement, stretching, and dynamic exercises into daily routines, individuals can prevent stagnation, reduce swelling, and support the overall efficiency of this critical system, creating a foundation for improved health, energy, and physical appearance. Practicing deep breathing is a highly effective method for enhancing lymphatic circulation, supporting detoxification, and improving overall health and appearance. The lymphatic system relies on physical movement, muscle contractions, and pressure changes in the thoracic cavity to move fluid. And one of the most accessible ways to create these pressure fluctuations is through diaphragmatic or deep abdominal breathing. Unlike shallow chest breathing, which engages only the upper lungs and has minimal effect on lymph flow, deep breathing fully expands the diaphragm, compressing abdominal organs and generating a vacuum-like pressure in the thoracic cavity that actively propels lymph through the central ducts. Over time, consistent practice of deep breathing techniques can prevent lymph stagnation, reduce fluid retention, and support immune and metabolic function. The thoracic duct, the largest lymphatic vessel in the body, is particularly responsive to pressure changes created by diaphragmatic breathing. Each inhalation lowers thoracic pressure and draws lymph from the peripheral tissues toward the central circulation, while each exhalation compresses the lymphatic vessels, pushing fluid further along its pathway. This pumping effect is critical for removing waste products, toxins, and excess interstitial fluid from tissues, particularly in the extremities, which are more prone to stagnation. When lymphatic circulation is optimized, the body can more efficiently clear metabolic byproducts, reduce inflammation, and support healthy skin tone and tissue appearance. Incorporating rhythmic deep breathing into daily routines amplifies lymphatic stimulation, especially when combined with movement. Practices such as yoga, Pilates, Tai Chi, or even simple walking can synchronize breath with motion, enhancing both muscle contractions and thoracic pressure changes. This combination maximizes lymph propulsion throughout the body, improving detoxification and supporting overall energy levels. Even short sessions of focused breathing, just 5 to 10 minutes multiple times per day, can produce measurable improvements in lymph flow, reduce swelling, and enhance the feeling of lightness and vitality in the body. Controlled breathing also influences the autonomic nervous system, which plays a role in lymphatic function. Deep, slow breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reducing sympathetic overactivity that can contribute to stress-induced lymph stagnation. By promoting a state of calm, deep breathing not only facilitates fluid movement, but also supports immune function, hormone balance, and mental clarity. The combination of physical lymph stimulation and nervous system regulation makes diaphragmatic breathing a uniquely powerful tool for holistic health. Techniques to maximize lymphatic benefits include intentional full inhalations that expand the abdomen and lower ribs, holding briefly, and then controlled exhalations that compress the torso and push lymph upward. Visualization of lymph flowing towards central vessels during this process can enhance mind-body connection and encourage consistent practice. Over time, deep breathing strengthens the diaphragm and respiratory muscles, making the pumping of lymph more efficient even during routine activities and unconscious breathing throughout the day. Additionally, breathing exercises can complement other lymphatic supportive practices, such as hydration, movement, and targeted massage. Proper hydration ensures that lymph remains fluid and responsive to the pressure changes generated by the diaphragm, while movement and massage assist in directing fluid from peripheral tissues to central ducts. Integrating deep breathing into these routines amplifies the overall effectiveness of lymphatic support, contributing to detoxification, reduced swelling, improved skin tone, and enhanced immune function. Overall, deep diaphragmatic breathing acts as a natural pump for the lymphatic system, creating pressure changes that drive fluid movement, reduce stagnation, and promote waste removal. By practicing intentional, rhythmic, deep breathing consistently and integrating it with movement and hydration, individuals can optimize lymphatic flow, support immune health, and enhance overall physical appearance and vitality. Staying well hydrated is a fundamental and often underestimated strategy for maintaining a healthy lymphatic system and promoting overall wellness. The lymphatic fluid is composed largely of water, along with proteins, immune cells, and waste products from tissues. When the body is dehydrated, lymph becomes thicker and moves more slowly through its vessels, increasing the risk of stagnation, fluid retention, and the accumulation of toxins. Consistent and adequate water intake ensures that lymph remains fluid, efficiently transporting waste, nutrients, and immune cells throughout the body, which supports tissue health, immune function, and detoxification processes. Hydration also indirectly supports circulation and muscle function, which further enhances the natural movement of lymph throughout the system. The efficiency of lymphatic drainage depends not only on hydration, but also on the interaction between fluid balance, tissue pressure, and muscular activity. When the body is well hydrated, tissues maintain optimal turgor, allowing lymph to flow freely between cells and into lymphatic vessels. Conversely, dehydration increases tissue viscosity and reduces the pressure differential necessary for lymph to move efficiently, slowing clearance of waste and metabolic byproducts. Over time, this can lead to puffiness, swelling, and impaired immune function. Maintaining hydration therefore acts as a foundational factor in supporting the mechanical processes that drive lymph movement, allowing exercise, breathing, and other lymph-stimulating activities to be more effective. Hydration also enhances the body's natural detoxification mechanisms. Lymph carries metabolic byproducts, cellular debris, and excess interstitial fluid to larger ducts that eventually drain into the circulatory system for elimination. Adequate fluid intake ensures that these substances are transported efficiently and do not accumulate in tissues, which reduces inflammation and supports optimal cellular function. In addition, proper hydration improves blood circulation, which works in tandem with lymphatic flow to deliver nutrients and remove waste products, creating a synergistic effect that supports systemic health. The type and timing of fluid intake can further optimize lymphatic health. Consuming water consistently throughout the day, rather than large quantities at once, ensures steady lymph fluidity and avoids temporary overload of the kidneys. Hydrating before and after physical activity enhances the lymphatic benefits of exercise, as muscle contractions and thoracic pressure changes become more effective at moving fluid when lymph is adequately hydrated. Including fluids rich in electrolytes, such as mineral water or diluted natural beverages, supports osmotic balance and ensures that lymphatic fluid maintains proper composition for optimal circulation. Hydration also supports skin health, which reflects lymphatic efficiency. Properly hydrated tissues are less prone to puffiness, dryness, or uneven texture, while adequate lymph flow ensures removal of inflammatory molecules that can contribute to dull or congested skin. This connection highlights how systemic hydration influences both internal health and external appearance, demonstrating the dual benefits of maintaining fluid balance. Furthermore, hydration interacts with other lymphatic supportive practices, including deep breathing, movement, and self-massage. When lymphatic fluid is sufficiently hydrated, diaphragmatic breathing, exercise, and targeted massage more effectively propel lymph through vessels, enhancing detoxification, reducing swelling, and supporting immune surveillance. Together, these strategies create a comprehensive approach to lymphatic optimization. By consistently maintaining proper hydration, individuals ensure that lymphatic fluid remains mobile and efficient, facilitating waste removal, nutrient transport, immune support, and improved tissue health. Adequate fluid intake provides the necessary foundation for all other lymphatic supportive practices, maximizing the effectiveness of movement, breathing, and massage techniques, and contributing to overall vitality, energy, and a healthy appearance. Using targeted techniques such as self-massage, dry brushing, or professional lymphatic drainage can significantly enhance lymphatic flow and support overall health, appearance, and immune function. The lymphatic system relies on external and internal forces to move fluid through its vessels, and when these forces are insufficient, lymph can stagnate, leading to swelling, toxin buildup, inflammation, and puffiness in the skin. Targeted techniques provide mechanical stimulation to the lymphatic vessels and nodes, promoting fluid movement from peripheral tissues toward central ducts and facilitating efficient detoxification. Over time, incorporating these practices into a routine enhances the efficiency of the lymphatic system, supporting both internal health and visible improvements in skin tone and texture. Self-massage is a simple yet highly effective method for promoting lymphatic circulation. By using gentle, rhythmic strokes that follow the natural pathways of the lymphatic vessels, fluid can be guided toward the lymph nodes and central ducts for processing and elimination. Techniques typically involve light pressure in circular or sweeping motions, starting from the extremities and moving toward the torso. This process not only improves lymph movement, but also stimulates blood flow, reduces localized fluid retention, and enhances nutrient delivery to tissues. Self-massage is particularly beneficial for areas prone to stagnation, such as the legs, arms, and face, where lymphatic flow can be slower due to gravity or sedentary behavior. Dry brushing is another method that provides external stimulation to the lymphatic system while also supporting skin health. Using a natural bristle brush on dry skin in long upward strokes toward the heart activates superficial lymphatic vessels and encourages the removal of waste products from tissues. In addition to promoting lymph flow, dry brushing exfoliates the skin, improves circulation, and can reduce puffiness and uneven texture. Consistency is key, and when performed regularly, dry brushing can enhance the appearance of the skin while complementing deeper lymphatic support strategies such as massage or movement. Professional lymphatic drainage performed by trained therapists takes these techniques a step further, utilizing precise, gentle manipulations of lymphatic pathways to encourage fluid movement in areas of congestion or post-surgical recovery. This method is particularly effective for individuals experiencing chronic fluid retention, lymphedema, or areas of slowed lymphatic flow. The therapy reduces swelling, decreases inflammation, improves immune function, and enhances the appearance of tissues by promoting efficient drainage of interstitial fluid and metabolic waste. Combining targeted techniques with other lymphatic supportive strategies, such as hydration, movement, and deep breathing, amplifies their effectiveness. Proper hydration ensures that lymph remains fluid and responsive to external stimulation, while rhythmic muscle contractions from exercise complement massage and brushing by moving fluid from deeper tissues. Deep diaphragmatic breathing creates thoracic pressure changes that assist in propelling lymph towards central ducts, creating a synergistic effect when paired with targeted stimulation. Regular incorporation of these techniques not only supports lymphatic efficiency, but also contributes to overall vitality, energy, and appearance. By actively engaging the lymphatic system through self-massage, dry brushing, or professional drainage, fluid stagnation is minimized, detoxification is optimized, and tissues receive improved circulation and nutrient delivery. Over time, this combination of mechanical stimulation and supportive lifestyle practices promotes healthy immune function, reduces inflammation, and enhances visible skin tone, contour, and overall well-being. Supporting the lymphatic system through nutrition and an anti-inflammatory lifestyle is a crucial factor in maintaining optimal lymph flow, reducing fluid retention, and promoting overall health and appearance. The lymphatic system is responsible for transporting waste, toxins, and immune cells throughout the body, and its efficiency depends on the condition of the surrounding tissues, connective structures, and vascular health. Diet and lifestyle choices can either facilitate smooth lymphatic function or create barriers through inflammation, oxidative stress, and tissue congestion. By focusing on nutrient-rich, anti-inflammatory foods and adopting habits that reduce systemic stress, individuals can enhance lymphatic efficiency and support detoxification, immunity, and skin health. A diet rich in fruits and vegetables provides antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that protect lymphatic vessels and surrounding connective tissue from oxidative damage. Leafy greens, berries, citrus fruits, and cruciferous vegetables contain compounds that reduce inflammation, strengthen capillary walls, and support immune function, which is closely linked to lymphatic health. Adequate intake of these foods helps maintain the integrity of lymphatic vessels, ensuring that lymph fluid moves efficiently without leakage or stagnation. Phytochemicals found in these plant foods also aid detoxification pathways in the liver and tissues, complementing lymphatic drainage and promoting the elimination of metabolic byproducts. Healthy fats, such as omega-3 fatty acids from fatty fish, flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, play a pivotal role in reducing systemic inflammation and supporting tissue flexibility. Inflammation can stiffen connective tissue, impede lymph flow, and contribute to fluid buildup in extremities. By including anti-inflammatory fats in the diet, individuals maintain tissue elasticity and optimize the mechanical pathways that allow lymph to move freely. Similarly, monounsaturated fats from olive oil, avocados, and nuts support cellular membrane integrity and provide additional anti-inflammatory benefits. Hydration and electrolyte balance complement dietary strategies by keeping lymph fluid and mobile. Adequate water intake ensures that lymph remains less viscous, enhancing its ability to circulate through vessels and deliver immune cells efficiently. Electrolytes, particularly sodium, potassium, and magnesium, help maintain osmotic balance and tissue hydration, which supports smooth lymphatic flow. Dehydration or imbalanced electrolytes can thicken lymph, reduce fluid mobility, and increase the risk of stagnation and swelling. Lifestyle factors such as reducing exposure to inflammatory triggers, managing stress, and maintaining a healthy weight further influence lymphatic efficiency. Chronic stress elevates cortisol and sympathetic nervous system activity, which can impair lymph flow and contribute to tissue inflammation. Regular stress management techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and restorative exercise create a physiological environment conducive to optimal lymphatic function. Avoiding highly processed foods, excessive sugars, and artificial additives minimizes inflammation and oxidative stress, which supports connective tissue health and overall lymph circulation. In addition, moderate regular exercise amplifies the effects of nutrition and lifestyle interventions by stimulating muscle contractions and promoting lymphatic movement. Movement synergizes with dietary strategies, allowing anti-inflammatory nutrients and hydration to be fully effective in supporting fluid transport, detoxification, and tissue health. By combining an anti-inflammatory diet, sufficient hydration, and supportive lifestyle habits, the lymphatic system can function efficiently, transporting fluid, immune cells, and waste products effectively. These practices reduce inflammation, improve skin tone, decrease puffiness, and enhance overall appearance while supporting immune function and systemic detoxification, creating a foundation for long-term health and vitality. Optimizing daily habits is a critical factor in maintaining a healthy lymphatic system and supporting overall health, as the lymphatic network relies heavily on consistent movement, adequate rest, and stress management to function efficiently. Unlike the cardiovascular system, the lymphatic system has no central pump and depends on external and internal forces, including muscle contractions, diaphragmatic breathing, and tissue pressure, to move fluid throughout the body. Therefore, lifestyle habits that promote regular activity, reduce prolonged immobility, and encourage restorative processes directly influence lymphatic flow, immune function, and detoxification, while also enhancing skin tone, tissue health, and overall appearance. Avoiding prolonged immobility is one of the simplest yet most effective ways to support lymphatic circulation. Sedentary behaviors, such as sitting for extended periods at work, commuting, or using digital devices, reduce muscle contractions that naturally propel lymph through vessels. When lymph becomes stagnant, fluid retention, puffiness, and slowed toxin removal can occur, leading to inflammation and discomfort. Incorporating regular movement breaks throughout the day, including standing, stretching, or walking, reactivates lymphatic pathways, facilitates drainage, and prevents congestion in peripheral tissues. Even short bouts of activity every hour can significantly enhance lymphatic efficiency and support overall vitality. Stress management is another essential component of daily habits that influence lymphatic health. Chronic stress activates the sympathetic nervous system and elevates cortisol levels, which can impair lymph flow and contribute to inflammation. Incorporating techniques such as meditation, deep diaphragmatic breathing, yoga, or mindful relaxation helps shift the body into parasympathetic dominance, creating an environment that promotes lymphatic drainage and immune function. Reducing stress also supports tissue health and connective tissue flexibility, which are critical for optimal lymph movement. Prioritizing restorative sleep is equally important, as lymphatic activity increases during deep sleep stages. Sleep allows the body to repair tissues, remove metabolic waste, and restore immune function. Disrupted or insufficient sleep can impair lymphatic clearance, exacerbate fluid retention, and hinder detoxification processes. Maintaining consistent sleep schedules, creating a sleep-friendly environment, and practicing pre-sleep routines that minimize light and noise exposure enhance lymphatic efficiency and overall recovery. In addition, integrating daily habits such as proper hydration, balanced nutrition, and supportive exercise routines complements lymphatic optimization. Adequate water intake ensures lymph fluid remains mobile, while nutrient-dense foods reduce inflammation and support connective tissue integrity. Gentle exercises, stretching, and movements that engage multiple muscle groups create mechanical stimulation for lymph flow. Combining these practices with daily mindfulness or relaxation activities amplifies their effects, ensuring that lymphatic circulation remains active even in modern sedentary lifestyles. Environmental awareness is also part of daily habits that support lymphatic function. Minimizing exposure to toxins, pollutants, and chemicals reduces the burden on the lymphatic system, allowing it to focus on routine waste removal rather than compensating for excessive toxic load. Similarly, spending time in nature, breathing fresh air, and engaging in moderate sunlight exposure supports vascular and lymphatic health while reinforcing circadian rhythms that aid systemic detoxification. By consistently integrating movement, stress management, sleep, hydration, nutrition, and environmental awareness into daily routines, individuals create a supportive foundation for lymphatic function. These habits enhance fluid circulation, improve detoxification, strengthen immunity, reduce inflammation, and support healthy skin and tissue appearance. Over time, optimized daily practices reinforce the body's natural lymphatic processes, creating long-term resilience, energy, and visible vitality. By consistently maintaining these supportive daily habits, the lymphatic system operates efficiently, promoting detoxification, reducing fluid retention, and enhancing immune function. Over time, These practices not only improve overall health, but also contribute to a more vibrant appearance, increased energy, and long-term resilience. Prioritizing movement, stress management, restorative sleep, hydration, nutrition, and environmental awareness creates a comprehensive framework that strengthens the body from the inside out, supporting both wellness and vitality in a sustainable way.